Stephen A., you think this hit was dirty?
Absolutely, without question, because he didn't just hit Anthony Barr, didn't just hit Aaron Rodgers. He drove him into the turf using his weight to basically punctuate the blow that he had distributed to Aaron Rodgers. And obviously, listen, he's a defensive player, and we understand the ignorance here. He's thinking about himself. Obviously, if we hit Aaron Rodgers, we hurt Aaron Rodgers, we have an opportunity to win the game. We get all of that. And I'm not accusing him of trying to knock Aaron Rodgers out for the season. I'm not going to accuse any professional football player of intending to do that. But correct me if I'm wrong, Donovan, but a football player knocking a star quarterback out for the game, certainly it's not beyond the pale to assume that that is a goal, but that is very, very short-sighted as far as I'm concerned. See, I like the mentality to beat a man, you got to beat the man, not knock the man out the game and prohibit him from performing.
Every day. That's why I'm the man.
Well, whatever. I'm waiting for you to, when you bring up that analogy, I'm waiting for you to be a boy, let alone a man, by the way, but that's a different subject. For another day. For another day, and don't interrupt me again. The bottom line is this. Aaron Rodgers, I mean, the season, it's just something, it almost feels like a funeral is taking place. I cannot believe that Aaron Rodgers, that bad man that he is going to be out for the year. I'm sick to my stomach. I don't know what the hell Brett Hundley's going to do. Yeah, he was out of UCLA. He was a fifth-round pick, for crying out loud. I forgot he was in the league, even though he was leading in a passer rating during a preseason or whatever, which means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just hurt. My heart is hurting right now. I got to admit it. It ain't even about the damn football game. I don't care that Minnesota won. I don't care who was quarterbacking. I don't care what their defense looks like. I'm thinking about Minnesota, Detroit, and I knew they were going to play second fiddle to Aaron Rodgers. And now that he is gone, Green Bay is done as far as I'm concerned. I can't see them doing but so much, completing 66% of his passes, 13 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions, en route to another MVP season. Sabotage.
We'll get into all that in a minute.
Sabotage.
We want to stay on the. Yeah. You didn't think that was a dirty hit, did you, Max?
Was it a dirty hit?
It wasn't dirty.
Molly, is Stephen A. Smith loquacious? Of course it was a dirty hit. This is clearly a dirty hit. First of all, there's supposed to be rules protecting. You say he's a defensive player, Stephen A., so of course you're always trying to put a licking on the offensive player. But there are rules protecting defenseless players. I don't care if Rodgers is in the pocket, out of the pocket, whatever. He released the ball. The defensive player knew. He released the ball. Not only did he tackle Aaron Rodgers, he drove him to the turf.
Oh, come on.
It was clearly a dirty hit. It should have been ruled as such on the field. Aaron Rodgers has a broken collarbone as a result. He had already gotten rid of the ball. The defensive player could see it. He did it anyway and did it with emphasis, right? Did it with prejudice, with extreme
Donovan, talk some sense
prejudice,
into them,
Donovan.
please, Donovan. Please, you're my only hope here.
That was funny, Max. He put it in with some emphasis. Really? And then Stephen A., can I get you a box of Kleenex? I mean, to me, it's funny because we need to have a moment of silence because the NFL's done. Aaron Rodgers is hurt. The greatest of all time.
It feels like that right now. It feels like that right now, Donovan.
Do it. I've never seen a mobile quarterback do the things that Aaron Rodgers can do.
True.
Listen, guys, first of all, Jameis Winston having the same thing to Jameis Winston last night as well. No one's talking about that being a dirty hit.
He's not Aaron Rodgers.
He's not Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I'm sorry. He plays quarterback for a team that's in the NFL, so he's a professional athlete.
Donovan, you didn't know they're president of the fan club here.
Listen, being the quarterback of a football team, that's the number one goal for a lot of defensive coordinators and defensive football teams is to knock the starting quarterback out. Now, was that done purposely? Absolutely not. Was that a dirty hit? Absolutely not. When you're getting outside the pocket, that's usually what defenders try to do is they try to put their arms around you and throw you into the turf. No one's going to play flag football with Aaron Rodgers because he's the best quarterback in the game.
He didn't have the ball, Donovan.
Do you think people take it easy when they get in the backfield against Tom Brady? No, they try to dump him in the turf as well. Listen, Aaron Rodgers is hurt. Things happen. Everybody needs to relax. Brett Hundley stepping into a position. We've been through this whole deal just last year with Tony Romo. No one expected Dak Prescott to do the things he was able to do, being a 4th-round draft pick. Now you have a 5th-round draft pick stepping in who's been in the system for over a year already and has proven that he can make plays in that offense. offense. To me, it's not so much about the injury. To me, it's more about what the Green Bay coaching staff is going to do to try to cater that offense around Brett Hundley. Listen,
you lost the best guy who ever did it, Donovan McNabb.
Yeah.
You lost it.
Max,
by the way,
Max, here you go, Max. You and Stephen A.
So
he's the
you and
best
Stephen
who
A.
ever did it.
Really?
Yep.
Really, you're killing me. First of all, you like how I did the props, Molly. You like that?
God, I can't even take them.